upang matugunan ang mga kinakaharap na pagsubok ng mga guro at mag-aaral sa gitna ng kasalukuyang pandemya. Nagsanib tulong sina Congressman Charlie Cojuangco ng unang distrito ng Tarlac, DEPED Region 3 Regional Director Dr. May B. Eclar at Tarlac Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Ronaldo Pozon para sa isang napapanahong proyekto na tinaguriang Project Shine, Aral TarlakHenyo. Ang mga mag-aaral ng Grade 4 at Grade 5, ganon din ang Grades 8 and 9 sa buong probinsya ng Tarlac, kasalukuyang sumasailalim sa radio-based instruction. Katuwang ang himpilang DZTZ 828 kHz AM at RTV Tarlac, Channel 26.
Ang Tarlac po nangunguna po ngayon pagdating po sa radio-based instruction. Marami pong humahanga sa atin. I'm very happy this station, itong DCTC, could reach the whole of Region 3. Hindi natin alam, we are contributing. We are creating a very big dent in the history of Philippine education. And I am proud. I am here in Tarlac. This is the noble cause of education in which you and I, without you knowing it, we are bound to do.
Project natin na Project Shine is a natural consequence dahil sa nangyari sa buong mundo. Let's continue to work together. I think it's very Filipino to practice bayanihan in anything or most of the things that we do. And this is a manifestation of that. No? We have private sector, we have DEPED, we have local government, all working together. And I hope the parents of some of these children, especially the parents that did not graduate from school or hindi nakapag-aral nung sila ay bata, sana naman gamitin na nila itong opportunity na mag-schooling na rin sila kasama ng mga anak nila para mag-bonding pati ang mga magulang sa mga bata. I look at this as doing God's work. Diba? So if you do God's work, it feels right. It's righteous. It's for good, not for evil.
Good morning and happy learning, grade 4. Welcome to
Aral TarlakHenyo here on RTV Tarlac, Channel 26.
Simulcast over DZTZ 828. Radyo Pilipino Tarlac.
I am Teacher Mercy Pacheco Bognot.
This is Alistair Aidatu.
I am Marie Josephine B. Andrade.
I am Teacher Princess Marie M. Dueñas, and I will be your teacher broadcaster for today.
The word boondocks, which is now part of the English Language Dictionary and Vocabulary, comes from the Tagalog word bundok, meaning mountain. Catch Aral TarlakHenyo every Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. over Radyo Pilipino DCTC 828 and streamed live on Facebook page and YouTube channel of RTV Tarlac, Channel 26. I am Jeremiah Gakutan, your English teacher broadcaster. Let's learn English together only here on Aral TarlakHenyo.
Hello, grade 8 learners! Welcome to another journey of learning. This is Aral TarlakHenyo here on RTV Tarlac Channel 26, simulcast over DZTC 828 Radyo Pilipino Tarlac. I am Ma'am Jonna Maika D. Rodriguez, broadcasting live here in San Rafael, Tarlac. And it is my pleasure to be with you in this exciting learning journey in English 8. Be prepared to an exciting way of learning even at the comfort of your homes. Make sure you are seated comfortably, geared with your paper, pen, learning activity sheets, and of course, with a ready mind. Before we proceed to our discussion, I want you to prepare your pen, learning activity sheets, and self-learning modules. Today, we will discuss about recognizing positive and negative messages conveyed in a text. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to recognize positive and negative messages conveyed in a text. In the previous episode with Teacher Stanley, you learned about comparing and contrasting own opinions with those presented in familiar text. So, before we proceed with today's lesson, let us recall what you learned in the previous discussions. Let us have Activity 1 entitled Let Us Recall on your learning activity sheets. Identify statements that show comparison and contrast. Read each sentence carefully and choose the correct letter of your choice. Are you ready? For question number 1, what is the process of establishing similarities between things and people? If your answer is letter A, comparing, you are correct. Question number 2, when comparing between things and people, which graphic organizer is the most appropriate to be used for comparing? If your answer is letter B, Venn diagram, then you got it. Question number 3, what do you call a text that contains facts about people, places, things, or events? The correct answer is letter D, report. Question number 4, before expressing your opinion based on a text that compares and contrasts, what should you do first? That's right. It's letter D. Identify similarities and differences. Last question. In order for the writer to write his or her opinion based on any topic or issue, his or her opinion should be based on blank. Great! It should be based on letter A, evidence. Congratulations! You did a great job in accomplishing your test. You are now ready for the next part of the lesson. Do not forget to apply what you learned from the previous lesson. We shall now proceed to the lesson proper. Are you ready? Go to Activity 2 entitled Let Us Take Note on Learning Activity Sheets. Listen as I discuss the concepts on recognizing positive and negative messages conveyed in a text. Are you ready? Let's start. What is a positive message? Positive message express gratitude, motivation, or encouragement. It also provides good news, acceptance, greetings, agreement, and congratulatory remarks. Here are some of the examples of signal words and expressions commonly used to express positive messages. When expressing gratitude, you may say thank you and I appreciate you. You may also say I value and respect your opinion, as well as a million thanks in expressing someone's deepest gratitude. Another good expression in expressing gratitude is you are such a blessing. The next time you see your good friend, You may say this expression to him or her. Let us take a look of these expressions that use in sentences which express positive message. Number 1. You work so hard as a frontliner. You are such a blessing. Number 2. I appreciate the efforts of all frontliners. The next time you might meet a frontliner or a person who have done good things to you, you may use these expressions in expressing your gratitude. Positive message used when giving motivation or encouragement. Here are some examples. Thumbs up. Very good. As well as, you can do it. And great. Also, wow. And good job. These single and simple words can encourage someone to do better and feel more motivated in life. Let us take a look of these examples expressions that use in sentences, which express motivation and encouragement. Number 1, very good. You have set a good example to others. Number 2, great. You finally achieved your goal. When expressing agreement to someone, you may say these expressions. Absolutely right. I agree. You may also say correct and sure when you are convinced into a statement said by someone. Do not forget the words yes and you are right in expressing agreement. Let us take a look of these expressions used in sentences when expressing agreement. Number 1. You are absolutely right. You made the right decision. Number 2. I agree. The points you have made sound good. Let us move on with expressions when giving greetings and well wishes. Greeting someone with hi, hello, or good morning or good evening can bring positivity to an individual, as well as nice to see you and welcome are good expressions to say when you meet an old friend. Let us have these example greetings used in sentences. Read them with me. Number 1, good morning. Have a nice day. Number 2, we welcome all visitors here. Nice to see you. When giving congratulatory remarks to someone who did well at school, you may say, you did it, and bravo. You may say congratulations when someone done something well. It is acceptable to use best wishes when you are wishing the person the best in the future. Let us take a look on how these expressions were used in sentences. Read them with me. You made it to the honor list. Congratulations, young man. Bravo. You have done an excellent job. Remember, my dear learners, saying something nice to someone has the power to brighten their day. Sharing a compliment or an encouraging thought can have a huge effect. It can even change their course of their life. Let us move on to negative message. What is a negative message? It conveys unpleasant information such as negation, disappointment, anger, or disagreement. When expressing negative expressions or negation, you may use words like neither or never, and no one and nobody. Negation refers to contradiction or denial of something. None and nor also express negative expressions. Let's read the sample sentences using words that express negation. None of these bad incidents could have happened if the children had listened to their parents. Online class is not possible for all students. Let's take a look of the words like bitter and disillusion. These words mean disappointment in someone or something that one discovers to be less good than one had believed. Also, words like dismayed and sad to note express negation when someone used dismayed refers to showing feeling of upset and worriedness because of some unwelcome situation. Let us take a look on how they are used in sentences. Sad to note, the parents allow the boy to work for the family. It is natural for people to feel bitter when things do not go their way. When expressing anger or disagreement, you may use expressions like, I disagree and I don't think so. More examples like I doubt, which use as a response to a question or statement about something that you think isn't true or unlikely. When you want to tell someone that something is impossible, you may use no way. Let's take a look of these sample sentences using words that express disagreement. I disagree when people insist to go out even during curfew hours. I doubt the effectiveness of the vaccine. Remember, negative messages are informative messages that you probably do not want to hear. Also, focusing on negative messages may lead to decreased motivation and can make someone upset. Therefore, be mindful to what you say to other people. Congratulations! I hope that everything is clear when recognizing positive and negative messages. Now that we are done with the lesson, let's read a short text and find out what is it all about. Let us put your learnings into action by reading a short text. Listen as I read it. Are you ready? Because of an accident, Tita could not move her arms and legs. Then one day, she became one of the lucky learners who would learn to operate a special computer by speaking to it. Tita felt nervous when she saw her new teacher coming toward the computer laboratory, but she really wanted to learn how to use this computer. When she saw how thick the instruction book was, Tita felt slightly discouraged. There would be so much to learn. Then she listened carefully to Miss Duran. She watched every step shown to her. Tita studied the pictures in the book and asked a lot of questions. Finally, Tita figured out all the steps all by herself. She felt proud when the computer responded to her voice. Very good, Miss Duran exclaimed with a smile. You've done it, Tita. Let's check if you really understood the story. Let's answer the following questions about the story. What is the text all about? Very good. The text is all about Tita and her successful task operating the special computer. Next question. Have you found positive and negative expressions used in the text? Absolutely right. There are positive and negative expressions found in the text. To test you more further, let's answer the activity on Let's Take Note. Go over your learning activity sheet and answer the activity with me. Read the following sentences carefully to identify whether they convey positive or negative messages. Write like if the sentence is positive and dislike if the sentence is negative. Are you ready? You can do it. Item number 1. Tita felt slightly discouraged. Item number 2. Miss Duran exclaimed with a smile. You've done it, Tita. Item number 3. She became one of the lucky learners who would learn to operate special computers. Item number 4. Tita felt nervous when she saw her new teacher coming toward the computer laboratory. Item number 5. She felt proud when the computer responded to her voice. Very good, Miss Duran exclaimed with a smile. Now let us check if you got them right. The answer on item number 1 is dislike, because the word discourage conveys negative message. The answer on item number 2 is like, because of the expressions you've done it, conveys encouragement. The answer on item number 3 is like, because of the word lucky, it conveys positive message. The answer on item number 4 is dislike, because of the word nervous. Lastly, the answer on item number 5 is like, because of the expression very good. It expressed motivation. Good job, grade 8 learners! I can see that you really listened and understood our lesson. To check further your knowledge about the lesson, let us apply what you learned on the next activity. Read the following statements carefully, complete the following statements with appropriate words, and circle the letter of your answer to each item. Item number 1. It is blank to see you in my birthday party. A. Great. B. Sad. C. Bad. D. Unfortunate. Item number 2. It is a big blank. You shouldn't drink alcohol and smoke. A. Yes. B. No. C. Sure. D. Of course. Item number 3. Blank. Your ideas made our project extraordinary. A. I'm sorry. B. No way. C. Thank you. D. I doubt. Item number 4. You are a blank friend. You made my day complete and memorable. A. Great. B. Bad. C. Awful. D. Terrible. Item number 5. You always lie to me. I'm blank happy about it anymore. A. Super. B. Absolutely. C. Very. D. Not. Let us check your answer, grade 8 learners. Item number 1, the answer is A. Item number 2, the answer is letter B. Item number 3, the answer is letter C. And item number 4, the answer is letter A. Item number 5, the answer is letter D. On the second part of the activity, I want you to read the sentences below. On the space provided, write plus sign if the message is positive and minus sign if the message is negative. You can do it. Are you ready? Item number 1. My parents always tell me they love me very much. Item number 2. The fish in the fridge has a terrible smell. Item number 3. We had a good time with friends since the pandemic. Item number 4. You made it to the next level. Congratulations. Item number 5. My sister dislikes vegetables. Now let's check your answers if you got them right. Item number 1, it's a plus sign. Item number 2, it's a minus sign. Item number 3, it's a minus sign. Item number 4, it's a plus sign. Item number 5, it's a minus sign. Congratulations! That was great. You did your best and properly applied what you learned from our discussion. Another chapter in this learning journey has been unlocked. Now, apply what you have learned through a more complex yet interesting test. I will give you an activity that you will accomplish while watching and listening to this session. Are you ready? You can find this test on your learning activity sheets. Look for activity 4, let us strengthen. Read the directions with me. On the sentences below, on the space provided, write positive if the message is good and negative if the message is bad. Then underline the word that signals the positivity or negativity of the message conveyed. Are you ready? Number 1. Nothing is left for the guest to eat. Number 2. I had a wonderful time talking with you. Number 3. Wow, you can paint well. Number 4. I do not want to see you again. Number 5. She unfriended him on Facebook. Let's check your answers on items 1 to 5. Item number 1. The sentence conveys negative message. The underlined word is nothing. Item number 2. The sentence conveys positive. The underlined word is wonderful. Item number 3. The sentence conveys positive. The underlined word is wow. Item number 4. The sentence conveys negative. The underlined word is not. Item number 5. The sentence conveys negative. The underlined word is unfriended. Now, let's proceed on items 6 to 10. What you did was amazing. I failed the final exam. Number 8. She loves playing tennis with her friends. Number 9. The jeepney did not arrive on time. Number 10. Good afternoon, grade 8 students. Now let's check your answers on items 6 to 10. Item number 6. The sentence conveys positive message. The underlined word is amazing. Item number 7. The sentence conveys negative message. The underlined word is failed. Item number 8. The sentence conveys positive message. The underlined word is loves. Item number 9. The sentence conveys negative. The underlined word is not. Lastly, item number 10. The sentence conveys positive. The underlined word is good afternoon. You did a great job today, grade 8 learners. To end our discussion, let me lead you to Disquotation by Yehuda Burge. Words have energy and power with the ability to help, to heal, to hinder, to hurt, to harm, and to humiliate, and to humble. Therefore, be careful with your words. Once they are said, they can only be forgiven, not forgotten. Serving you fun ways of learning together with Aral TarlakHenyo here on RTV Tarlac Channel 26, simulcast over DZTC 828 Radyo Pilipino Tarlac. This is Ma'am Jonna Maika D. Rodriguez. It has been a great time learning with you.
Kabahagi mo Radyo Pilipino. Impormasyong may kalidad, serbisyong may halaga. Saan mang bahagi ng Pilipinas. On air. Saan mang bahagi ng mundo. Online. Anumang uri ng pamumuhay. Kasama, katuwang, kapinoy. Kabahagi mo. Radyo Pilipino. Radyo Pilipino.
Sa bawat hagupit na dala ng kalikasan, matinding pinsala ang hatid sa mga bayan at sa mga tinamaan, tanging pag-asa ang kanilang pinanghahawakan. Ipamalas natin ang tunay na diwa ng bayanihan. Let us help as one. Ibahagi ang pakikipagtulungan sa mga sinalanta ng Bagyong Odette. Tulong ka Pinoy. Tulong ka Pinoy. A project of Ascenso Kapinoy Foundation Incorporated in cooperation with Radio Pilipino and 1FM. Ang anumang donasyon ng bawat isa sa atin ay napakalaking regalo na para sa ating mga Kapinoy na naging biktima ng Bagyong Odette. Amin po itong ipadadala sa mga typhoon-ravaged areas. Kaya sa mga nais tumulong, maaari po kayong magdeposito sa Ascenso Kapinoy Foundation UCPB account number 2010-30038-685 o pwede nyo ring dalhin sa aming himpilan. Tulong ka Pinoy. Tulong ka Pinoy. Tulong tayo ka Pinoy. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon, bisitahin ang Radio Pilipino o 1FM Facebook page.
Alam niyo ba na ang gitnang Luzon ay tinaguri ang banga ng bigas ng bayan at kamalig ng palay ng Pilipinas dahil dito nagbumula ang malaking produksyon ng bigas sa ating bansa. Ito ay binubuo ng mga lalawigan ng Aurora, Bataan, Pampanga, Nueva Ecija, Zambales at Tarlac. Ugaliin nating manood ng Aral TarlakHenyo Lunes hanggang Biyernes alas 8:30 ng umaga hanggang alas 5:30 ng hapon. Ako si Binibining Pia Isrin Capiral, ang inyong teacher broadcaster sa Araling Panlipunan dito sa Project Shine Aral TarlakHenyo. Lagi nating tandaan ang pag-aaral ng Araling Panlipunan ay tungo sa daan ng pagiging makadiyos, makakalikasan, makatao at makabansa.
Sa ating Aral TarlakHenyo ng Schools Division of Tarlac Province, hatid sa inyo ng RTV Tarlac Channel 26 at DZTZ Radio Pilipino Tarlac. At ngayong araw ay matutunghayan ninyong muli ang remote live broadcast para sa pag-aaral ng isa na namang leksyon sa Araling Panlipunan Grade 8 Kasaysayan ng Daigdig dito lamang sa Barangay Tibag. Kumusta na kayo mga ginigilo kong mag-aaral? Ang aking pagbati at masidhing paghanga sa inyong patuloy na pag-aaral at pagsusumikap sa kabila ng hamon ng pagkakataon ang COVID-19 pandemic. Ako nga pala ang inyong guro sa Araling Panlipunan Grade 8, Ginang Christy L. Castillo, at naririto ako upang samahan at gabayan kayong muli para maunawaan ninyo ang ikalawang bahagi ng ating paksang aralin tungkol sa mga kontribusyon ng kabias ng klasiko sa pag-unlad ng pandaigdigang kamalayan. Halina't kayo'y matuto sa ating panibagong aralin. Sa lahat ng mga magulang at mag-aaral sa ikawalong baitang na patuloy na nakasubaybay sa ating remote live broadcast, kung meron kayong nais linawin o meron kayong katanungan tungkol sa ating paksang aralin sa araw na ito, maaari kayong mag-text sa mga numerong naka-flash sa inyong screen. At sa lahat ng ating mga tagapakinig ng ating remote live broadcast, naririto ang aking numero. 0921-25-225-24. Ulitin ko, ang aking numero ay 0921-25-225-24. Kaya, ano pang hinihintay ninyo? At text na. At bago tayo dumako sa ating panibagong aralin sa araw na ito, tayo muna ay magbalik tanaw sa ating nakaraang leksyon hinggil sa mga kontribusyon ng mga pamayanang umusbong sa Mesoamerica. Ulit ko, tayo ay magbabalik tanaw sa nakaraang leksyon hinggil sa kontribusyon ng mga pamayanan o kabias ng umusbong sa Mesoamerica at atin nang isa-isahin ang mga natalakay nating mga paksa. Nariyan ang tungkol sa pamayanang Olmec at ilan sa kanilang mga kontribusyon ay ang sistema ng irigasyon, kalendaryo o tinatawag nilang Olmec calendar, sistema ng pagsulat, at ang laro na tinawag na pok-atok. Nariyan din ang kanilang kontribusyon sa paglililok at paggawa ng mga piramid. Natalakay din natin ang tungkol sa pamayanang Teotihuacan. At ilan sa kanilang mga kontribusyon ay ang mga sumusunod. Ang pagtatayo nila ng mga piramid at lansangan, pagkakaroon ng matagumpay na pamunuan, at ang paniniwala nila sa maraming Diyos. At halimbawa na dito ay ang tinatawag nilang feathered serpent god na si Quetzalcoatl. Nariyan din ang kabias ng Maya. At ilan sa kanilang mga kontribusyon ay ang mga sumusunod. Sistemang agrikultural at pagkakaingin, paggawa ng goma, ang Mayan calendar, konsepto ng zero, pagkakatatag ng Tarlac unit. Natalakay din natin ang kabias ng Aztec at ang kanilang mga kontribusyon ay mga sumusunod. Ang Chinampas at ang paniniwala nila sa maraming Diyos. Meron silang tinatawag na deity of sun, deity of rain, at deity of wind. Nariyan din ang kabias ng Inca. Ilan sa kanilang mga kontribusyon ay ang mga sumusunod. Ang Machu Picchu, ang paggawa nila ng palayok, pagkakaroon ng bato at gold, paggawa ng pyramid at suspension bridge. Ilan pa sa kanilang mga kontribusyon ay mga sumusunod. Ang Ainu, ang paggawa ng mga terrace farms, at ang tinatawag na religious ceremony with priest, mamakuna, at yamakuna. At ang paggawa nila ng kipu o ang kanilang kalendaryo. Inuulit ko, ang mga nabanggit ko ay ang kontribusyon ng mga nasabing kabiasnan. Ngayon ay ating ipagpapatuloy ang pag-aaral sa mga kontribusyon o ambag ng mga kabiasnang klasiko sa Africa at mga pulo sa Pacific, maging ang mga kahalagahan nito. At tayo ngayon ay nasa ikalawang bahagi ng pag-aaral ng nasabing paksang aralin. Inaasahan ko na sa pagtatapos ng ating leksyon sa araw na ito ay inyong maipapahayag ang pagpapahalaga sa mga kontribusyon ng kabias ng klasiko sa pagunlad ng pandaigdigang kamalayan. Pero bago natin simulan ang ating talakayan ay huwag kakalimutan ang ilan sa aking mga paalaala sa pakikinig at panonood dito lamang of course sa RTV Tarlac Channel 26 at DZDZ Radio Pilipino Tarlac. Una, Siguraduhin na kayo ay nasa komportableng lugar habang nakasubaybay sa ating live broadcast. Ikalawa, ihanda ang inyong module, papel at ballpen na gagamitin sa ating pag-aaral. At ikatlo, iwasan ang paggawa ng ibang bagay at ituon ang sarili sa ating paksang tatalakayin. Alam ko na handang-handa na kayong makinig para sa araw na ito dahil sa panibagong aralin na naman ang inyong matututunan muli para sa Grade 8 Araling Panlipunan, Kasaysayan ng Daigdig. Umpisahan na natin ang ating pag-aaral. Makinig mabuti, mga mag-aaral. Ang kalakalang Trans-Sahara. Noong 300 before Common Era, umusbong ang isang kalakalang tinawag na Trans-Sahara. Kalakalan ito sa pagitan ng hilagang Africa at Sudan. Tumagal ito ng hanggang ika-16 na siglo. Tinawag itong Trans-Sahara dahil ang mga nomadikong tribo ay tumawid ng Sahara, na siyang pinakamalawak na disyerto sa daigdig. At ginawa nila ito sa pamamagitan ng caravan, dala ang kanilang mga aklat. Ano nga ba ang caravan? Ang caravan ay pangkat ng mga taong magkakasamang naglalakbay. Ang kadalasang gamit sa caravan ay mga kamelyo. Pumunta ang mga taga-Carthage sa Sahara upang mamili ng mga hayop gaya ng unggoy, leon, elepante at mamahaling hiyas. Nagtatag naman ng pamayanan ang mga Muslim sa Morocco at unting nakilala ang Islam at namayani ito sa mga kultura at kabihasnan sa kanlurang Afrika. Pinalaganap ito ng mga Berber o pamayanang mangangalakal sa hilagang Afrika. Sila ay nagtungo sa kanlurang Afrika upang bumili ng ginto, kapalit ng mga aklat, tanso, espada, kaldero at iba pa. Atin namang tatalakayin ang Imperyong Ghana. Ang Imperyong Ghana ay ang unang dakilang imperyo sa kanlurang Afrika. Sumibol ito dulot ng lokasyon nito na dulot ng kalakalang Trans-Sahara. Sumibol ito dulot ng maganda nitong lokasyon. Ito ay nagkaroon ng malaking pamilihan ng iba't ibang produkto gaya ng ivory, ostrich, feather, ebony, at ginto. Ang mga ito ay ipinagpalit ng mga katutubo sa asin, tanso, figs, dates, sandatang yari sa bakal, katad, at iba pa. Ang mga tao rito ay malayang nagtatanim sa matabang lupa sa kapatagan ng rehiyon. Ang Combay Sale ay ang kabesera ng Ghana at ang mga unang tao na nanirahan dito mula 300 hanggang 500 before Common Era ay tinatawag na Sininkao. Ang mga taong naninirahan naman sa disyerto ay mga Berbers na nakipagkalakalan ng asin at ginto sa Ghana. Ang Ghana ay tinawag na lupain ng mga ginto, na ayon na rin kay Ala Hamdani na isang manunulat na Arabe ay imperyo na may pinakamayamang minahan ng ginto sa mundo. Nakilala din ang mga mamamayan ng Ghana bilang masisipag na mangangalakal at ang kaisipang ito ay naging mahalagang ambag sa lipunan ngayon. Sapagkat isa ang gana sa mga lahi na nagtatag ng maayos na kalakalan sa daigdig, at ilan lamang ito sa kontribusyon ng kabias ng gana. Sa kabila ng pamamayagpag ng gana sa kalakalan, ay bumagsak ito dahil sa pagkatuyo ng mga lupain at pagkawala ng monopolyo sa kalakalan. Dumako naman tayo sa pagtatalakay sa Imperyong Mali. Ang Imperyong Mali ay namayagpag noong 1235 hanggang 1670 sa kanlurang Africa. Ito ang nagsilbing tagapagmana ng Imperyong Ghana at pumalit bilang pangunahing kaharian ay sinimulan ni Sundiata Keita. Si Mansa Musa naman ay ang pinakatanyag na hari. Sa kanyang pamumuno ay napalawak niya ang teritoryo ng Mali. Nakapagtatag ng epektibong sistema ng pamamahala o pamahalaan, nakapagtalaga ng hukom, tagapagpatala at mga kawani ng pamahalaan. Maliban sa pagpapalawak ng imperyo, naging tanyag din si Mansa Musa sa ibinigay nitong pagpapahalaga sa karunungan. Nakapagpatayo siya ng mga moske. Hinikayat niya ang mga scholar na pumunta sa Mali. Sa kanyang panahon ay naging sentro ng karunungan at pananampalataya ang Gao, Timbuktu at Djenné. Ngunit paglipas ng panahon ay unti-unting humina ang Imperyong Mali, kasabay ng paghihiwalay ng mga maliliit na estado upang masarili ang kalakalan ng ginto at asin. Yan ang tungkol sa Imperyong Mali. Ang panghuling kabiasnan sa Africa ay ang Imperyong Songhai. Ang Imperyong Songhai ay ang humalili sa Mali bilang pinakamakapangyarihang imperyo sa kanlurang Africa noong ika-14 na siglo. Ang pamayanang Songhai ay namalagi sa baybayin ng Ilog Niger at nakipagkalakalan sa mga Berber. Hindi naglaon na impluwensyahan ito ng mga Berber at isa sa pinakamalaking Islamic empire sa buong kasaysayan. Si Dia Khosrow ay ang hari ng mga Songhai at sa kanyang pamamahala ay nahikayat niya ang mga ito na yakapin ang relihiyong Islam noong taong 1010. Sa ilalim naman ng pamumuno ni Haring Sunni Ali, ang Songhai ay naging isang malaking imperyong teritorial. At iyan ay ang mga naging kontribusyon ng mga klasikong kabiasnan sa Africa. Ang Trans-Sahara, Imperyong Ghana, Imperyong Mali, at Imperyong Songhai. Kung inyong napansin na ipamalas ng bawat mamamayan ng bawat kabiasnan ang kaalaman sa pamumuno at pagpapalawak ng imperyo upang maging ang pagpapalawak ng relihiyon ay makamit. Isa rin sa naipamalas ng mga sinaunang kabiasnang nabanggit ay ang kanilang kakayahan sa larangan ng pagkikipagkalakalan. Atin namang alamin ang mga naging kontribusyon ng mga pulo sa Pacific, particular na ang pulo ng Polynesia, pulo ng Micronesia, at ang pulo ng Melanesia. Yan ang susunod natin pag-uusapan ang tungkol sa kontribusyon ng mga kabiasnang klasiko sa mga pulo sa Pacific. Mga kontribusyon ng kabiasnan sa Polynesia. Ang Polynesia ay matatagpuan sa gitna at timog na bahagi ng Pacific Ocean. Tinatayang umabot sa 30 pamilya ang naninirahan sa bawat pamayanan nito. Ang pangunahing gawaing pangkabuhayan ng mga tao rito ay pagsasaka at pangingisda. Nagtatanim din sila ng gabi, ube, breadfruit, saging, tubo at niyog. Sa pangingisda naman ay nakakahuli sila ng tuna, hipon, octopus at iba pang lamang tubig. Naniniwala sila sa banal na kapangyarihan o tinatawag na mana kung saan pinaniniwalaang pinagkakalooban ng mga Diyos ng kakaibang lakas ang isang tao na may taglay na galing, tapang o katalinuhan. Mayroon silang sinusunod na batas at alituntunin na tinatawag nilang tapu. Narito naman ang mga kontribusyon ng kabiasnan sa Micronesia. Ang mga sinaunang pamayanan sa Micronesia ay matatagpuan malapit sa mga lawa. Pagsasaka ang pangunahing kabuhayan ng mga tao at ilan sa mga pananim nila ay taro, breadfruit, niyog at pandan. Naipamalas din ng mga mamamayan ang kanilang kakayahan sa paggawa ng mga palayok. Gamit ang mga bato, sila ay nakagawa ng rice stone na sa kanila ay simbolo ng kayamanan na karaniwang pinamamana o inireregalo sa mga importanteng seremonya. Animismo ang sinaunang relihiyon ng mga taga-Micronesia. Nagsasagawa sila ng ritual bilang pag-aalay sa kanilang mga Diyos sa pagkakaroon ng magandang ani. Atin naman ngayong suriin ang mga kontribusyon ng kabiasnan sa Melanesia. Ang kultura ng mga tao dito ay nahuhubog sa pamamagitan ng katapangan o ang pagkakaroon nila ng mga alituntunin ng mga mandirigma tulad ng katapangan, karahasan, paghihiganti at karangalan. Ang tagumpay sa digmaan ay karaniwang paraan ng pagpili ng kanilang pinuno. Ang gawaing pangkabuhayan ng mga mamamayan rito ay pagsasaka, pangingisda, pangangaso, at pakikipagkalakalan. Animismo rin ang sinaunang relihiyon ng mga tao rito at ito'y bahagi rin ng kanilang paniniwala sa tinatawag nating mana o banal na kapangyarihan. Mula sa ating napag-usapang kontribusyon ng mga klasikong kabiasnan sa mga pulo sa Pacific, sa anong bagay naging abala ang pamayanan ng mga ito? Tama! Umikot ang kanilang atensyon sa pagpapaunlad ng paniniwalang espiritual, mga gawaing pangkabuhayan tulad ng pagsasaka, pangingisda, pangangaso, pagkikipagkalakalan, at prinsipyo ng pamamahala na siyang mga naging pundasyon sa pagkakaroon nila ng isang magandang kultura. Ngayong natapos na ang ating leksyon tungkol sa kontribusyon ng mga klasikong kabiasnan sa Amerika, Africa at mga pulo sa Pacific, oras na para tasahin o sukati na ang inyong kaalaman ukol sa ating aralin na tinalakay ngayon. Handa na ba kayo? Kung gayon, ihanda na ang inyong kwaderno at ballpen para sa inyong gawain. Isulat ang inyong pangalan, antas at petsa ngayong araw. Handa na ba kayo para sa isa na namang makabuluhang gawain? Mukhang handang-handa na kayo. Kung gayon, ay pakinggang mabuti ang panuto na aking babanggitin at mga tanong na aking babasahin at isulat ninyo ang tamang sagot sa sagutang papel. Para sa unang gawain, narito ang panuto. Isulat ang salitang tama kung wasto ang ideyang sinasaad ng pangungusap. Kung mali naman, isulat ang salitang nagpamali sa bawat pangungusap. Isulat ang inyong sagot sa sagutang papel or pakitype sa ating comment box. Handa na ba kayo para rito? Narito na ang inyong pagsasanay. Para sa unang bilang, ang mga sinaunang tao sa Mesoamerica ay nagtatanim sa lupain ng Valley of Mexico. Kung ang sagot ninyo ay tama, kayo ay tama. Dahil tama ang tamang sagot. Para sa ikalawang bilang, ang mga taga-Polynesia ay naniniwala sa mana. Bibigyan ko kayo ng 5 segundo para sagutin ang ating gawain. Kung ang inyong sagot ay tama, kayo ay very good. Para sa ikatlong bilang, pinamumunuan ng mga mandirigma ang pulo ng Micronesia. Inuulit ko, pinamumunuan ng mga mandirigma ang pulo ng Micronesia. Kung ang sagot mo ay, ayun, nabanggit ko na ang tamang sagot. Kung ang sagot ninyo ay Micronesia, napakahusay. Sa mga nakakuha ng tamang sagot, kayo binabati ko. Dahilan sa ang Micronesia ang nagpamali sa pahayag. Dahil hindi ito ang pulo na pinamumunuan ng mga mandirigma, kundi ang Melanesia. Yan. Dumako na tayo sa pang-4 na bilang. Ang Combaisale ay ang kabisera ng Ghana na naging sentro ng kalakalan. Tingnan natin kung ito ay tama o mayroong salitang nagpapamali. Kung ang inyong sagot ay tama, wow, bravo para sa inyo. Dahil iyon ang tamang sagot. Para sa ika-5 bilang, mana ang tawag sa batas o alituntunin na sinusunod ng mga taga-Polynesia. Tama ba ang pahayag o mayroong salitang nagpapamali? Kung ang inyong sagot ay mana, kayo ay magaling. Dahil ang mana ang nagpamali sa pahayag. Dahil ang tawag sa batas o mga alituntunin ng mga taga-Polynesia ay tapo at hindi mana. Kung nakuha ninyong lahat ang mga tamang sagot, kayo ay binabati ko. Dahilan sa ako, niniwalang nakinig kayong mabuti sa ating talakayan sa araw na ito. Diyan nagtatapos ang ating unang gawain. Para sa isa pang gawain, ang inyong karagdagang gawain. Batay sa inyong napag-aralan sa module na ito, ibuod ang mga natatanging kontribusyon ng mga klasikal na kabiasnan. Una ng tamang impormasyon ang bawat talata upang mabuo ng tama ang mga pangungusap. Handa na ba kayo? Sisimulan ko ng basahin ang talata. At kayo ay bibigyan ko ng 6 hanggang 10 segundo para sagutin ang nasabing gawain. Isa sa mga kabiasnan sa Mesoamerica ang Aztec na mahuhusay na inhinyero. Gumagawa sila ng tinatawag na puwang o ang artificial na pulo na ginamit na taniman. Ang mga puwang naman ay ang mga taong gumamit ng goma na nanggaling sa dagta ng puwang. Namayagpag ang puwang noong 1235 hanggang 1670 before Common Era sa kanlurang Africa. At sila ay pinamunuan ng isang pinakatanyag na pinuno na si Puwang. Kayo ay magbibigay ng 5 salita para mabuo ang ating talata. Atin ang iwasto ang inyong mga sagot sa pangalawang gawain. Tignan ninyong mabuti inyong mga sagot. At kailangan maging tapat kayo sa pag-wawasto ng inyong mga sagot. Ang unang sagot ay chinampas. Binabati ko mga nakakuha ng tamang sagot. Ang pangalawa ay olmec. Ang pangatlo ay rubber tree. Ang pang-apat ay Imperyong Mali. At ang panlima ay ang Mansa Musa. Kung kayo ay nakakuha ng 5 tamang sagot, kayo ay binabati ko para sa inyong kahusayan dahil nabuo ninyo ng makabuluhan ang ating talata para sa araw na ito. Nakakuha ba kayo ng mataas na score o marka sa inyong mga gawain sa araw na ito? Kung gayon, magaling. At para sa mga hindi nakakuha ay huwag mag-alala, bagkus ay bumawi sa susunod nating episode kasama kaming inyong mga guro sa Araling Panlipunan 8 bilang inyong mga gabay. Kayang-kaya nyo yan. At para sa huling bahagi ng ating leksyon, ay sagutin natin ang mga pamprosesong tanong upang magkaroon kayo ng mas malalim na pangunawa sa paksa. Makinig mabuti sa mga babanggitin kong katanungan. Sa iyong palagay, ano ang bagay na nagtulak sa mga klasikong pamayanan upang lumikha ng mga bagay o mga kaisipan noon? Pangalawa, mula sa mga natutunan mong mga kontribusyon ng mga klasikong kabiasnan, masasabi mo bang buhay pa ang konsepto ng mga ito sa ating kasalukuyang panahon? Paano niyo may papakita ang inyong pagpapahalaga sa mga kontribusyon ng mga sinaunang pamayanan? Ang lahat ng mga nabanggit kong pamprosesong tanong ay inyong magiging takdang aralin at ito ay nasusulat sa inyong learning activity sheets na ibibigay ng inyong guro sa Araling Panlipunan 8. Isang leksyon na naman ang ating matagumpay na pag-aralan sa hapong ito. Sana ay huwag ninyong kalilimutang ibahagi ang lahat ng natutunan ninyo sa iba. Inaasahan ko na kayo'y natuto sa ating talakayan sa araw na ito. Muli, ako ang inyong guro sa Araling Panlipunan Grade 8, Ginang Christy L. Castillo. At maaari niyo akong tawagin Ma'am Tay Castillo. At lagi kong sinasabi na ang pag-aaral ng Araling Panlipunan ay daan sa pagiging makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan at makabansa. Isang magandang tanghali sa inyong lahat at hanggang sa muli.
Good morning, grade 5 learners.
How are you today? Welcome to Aral TarlakHenyo here on RTV Tarlac, Channel 26.
Simulcast over DCTC, Radyo Pilipino, Tarlac.
I am Sir Joshua Evaristo, your teacher broadcaster,
Aiming to give you another fun-filled learning experience, serving you with the different skills learn and have fun together.
Sa FB Live, ng RTV Tarlac Channel 26.
Sumasahing papawid mula sa bayan ng Pura Tarlac,
mula sa bayan ng San Clemente,
Mula rito sa Borok Elementary School, Pura Tarlac,
sa bayan ng Kapas Tarlac.
ako, ang inyong guro,
na maghahatid sa inyo ng makabuluhang pagtalakay sa ating aralin.
Good afternoon, our dear students, especially grade 8 learners taking up dressmaking. I am so happy to welcome you in our DEPED program, Aral TarlakHenyo, here at RTV Tarlac Channel 26, simulcast over DCTC Radio Filipino Tarlac and on RTV Tarlac FB Live. I am Rosemary O. Alingog, your teacher broadcaster for this day, broadcasting live here at Santa Ines National High School. I am glad to invite you to join us in our 25-minute school lifestyle learning experience, School on the Air through radio and television. This Project Shine, Aral TarlakHenyo. How are you, my dear listeners and viewers? I hope you are in good health and doing well. All you need to do is sit back, relax, and let's have fun while learning. And so our dear parents and guardians, we would like to thank you for your unending support to your children. Dear learners, are you ready and excited to enjoy and learn our new lesson? Make sure that you are in a comfortable place, free from noise, and you have your ball pen and your study notebook to take note the important e-notes about our lesson, and to write your answer on your short quiz after the discussion of the lesson. And don't forget to prepare your compendium of notes or self-learning module in dressmaking. Today, we will focus our discussion on dressmaking under Home Economics Grade 8 level. Our topic is about cleaning and lubricating sewing machine. Are you ready, learners? First, let us have a review to see if you still remember our past lesson. You may use your cell phones in giving your correct answer. You may also send your answers through SMS, Messenger, or comment section. Let us define a sewing machine. We already know that sewing machine is an equipment which is very important in sewing activity, whether be it repairing, altering clothes, or recycling household articles. It makes sewing easier and faster. We also discussed about the two major parts of the lock-stitch sewing machine. Do you still remember it? Very good. So, the two major parts of lock-stitch sewing machine are the upper and the lower part. When we say upper part of sewing machine, it is composed of head, arm, and bed, while the lower part has the following: the band wheel crank, pitman rod, belt shifter, the rest guard, throttle, legs, and cabinet. Now, learners, name some part of sewing machine that we learned. Very good. We have spool pin, balance wheel, thread take-up lever, needle clamp, stitch regulator, and presser foot. I am glad that you still remember our previous lesson. Now, are you ready for our today's lesson, my dear learners? But before we proceed to our topic, I prepared a short activity for you that you will surely like and love. This activity is very simple and popular. We call this 4 pics and 1 word. Each picture is linked by one word. Your aim is to work out what the word is from a set of letters given below the pictures. Do you have any idea what is the hidden word behind those pictures? I'll give you 5 seconds to answer. Timer starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up, my dear learners. And the correct answer is cleaning. I am glad that you tried your best to analyze and give the word behind those pictures. As I've seen in my chat box, most of our grade 8 learners got the correct answer. Why did I ask you to answer these picture puzzles? It's because our lesson for today is about cleaning and lubricating the sewing machine. For you to easily understand our lesson, let me first differentiate cleaning from lubricating. When we say cleaning, it is the process of removing unwanted substances such as dirt, infectious agent, and other impurities from an object or environment. Cleaning occurs in many different contexts and uses different methods. While lubricating, or also known as oiling, it is the process or technique of using a lubricant to reduce friction and wear and tear in a contact between two surfaces. Remember, class, to get the best result from any machine, cleaning and oiling the machine is a basic maintenance that can help the machine to last longer and perform more smoothly. If you sew regularly, bits of lint, thread, dust, and even fabric can get stuck into the machine. These make work harder and can even jam the sewing machine. All you need to do is to clean the machine to fix these problems and use sewing machine oil to help the moving parts function smoothly. You should clean and oil the machine after finishing any large project as well as any time you suspect it is having a problem. Here is how to achieve a longer use of sewing machine. First, as you clean the sewing machine, it is best to clean one area at a time. Second, prepare the needed tools and supplies in cleaning and lubricating the sewing machine. Here are the supplies and materials needed. We have lubricant. It can be a fluid, solid, or plastic substance. Oil or grease are the most common. It is much better to use quality oil. Take note, class, never use gasoline because it is highly flammable. Next, we have cotton balls or cotton buds. And we have also ball pen and record notebook. And for the cleaning tools, we need the following: lint brush, dry paintbrush, screwdriver, tweezer, vacuum attachment kit, and the magnifying glass. Now, here are the parts of lock stitch sewing machine that needs to be cleaned and lubricate. First is faceplate. It includes pressure bar, needle bar, thread take-up lever, and pressure bar lifter. Here are the steps in cleaning. First, unscrew the faceplate and keep it in the drawer while cleaning. Second, brush dust away, then put a little amount of oil while rotating the balance wheel to inner parts can be accessed. And last, put back the faceplate in place. The next part of the lock stitch sewing machine that needs to be cleaned is the upper tension. It includes the spring, the DC spring, and dial. Here is how to clean. First, remove outer bolt, tension dial, this and this spring. Second, lay each part in your front table following its disassembling and for easier assembling. Third, brush dust and wipe with the absorbent cloth with oil. And lastly, assemble following the laid parts in your table. And now, Let's proceed to the lower mechanism. It includes the rotary oscillating hook. First thing to do is to remove bobbin case. Second, fasten sides of oscillating hook and removing dust with lint brush. Next, put a little amount of machine oil on moving parts. And lastly, return spare parts in place. Do not forget to clean also the other minor parts of sewing machine. Make sure to remove entangled threads between head and the balance wheel. Then brush accumulated dust in the treadle joints connecting the band wheel. Next, clean gummy dust on the band wheel. Then after all parts were dusted, lubricate all joints and oil slat with a good quality oil. Always remember, learners, when the machine has thoroughly cleaned and oiled, run it smoothly for several minutes to allow the oil to work on its moving parts. Place a scrap of fabric under the presser foot and lower the needle to absorb excess oil. Now, my dear learners, it is very important to follow some safety procedures in cleaning the sewing machine. Cleaning and lubricating sewing machine are quite a messy task. Do you agree on that, my dear learners? So personal care should be observed during this activity. The following health and safety precautions should be practiced at the shop or at home. First, wear personal protective equipment. This prevents your clothing from being tarnished by oil and dirt. Be sure to wear gloves to avoid accumulation of oil and dirt in your nails and palms. Wearing protective equipment or wearing protective eyeglasses is optional. Learners, don't forget to remove the upper belt or turn the power off before oiling the sewing machine. Next, when a machine oil or small spare parts get into your eyes, call the attention of your teacher at once or immediately. Next, do not remove any safety device from any machine. Be sure that all screws are well tightened before starting the machine. Wipe spilled oils, cotton or prunella fabric on the floor to avoid accident. And also assign color tags for a newly maintained sewing machine. Always provide small bin for your garbage when performing this job. You have a separate cabinet or storage for tools and supplies for sewing machine maintenance. Always refer to the sewing machine service manual for accurate application of procedure. Are you learning from our lesson, learners? Great! Remember, learners, a sewing machine is an equipment that needs care and cleaning. Keep it dusted and lubricated at least once a week or more often if the machine is in constant use. For our activity regarding our lesson, you're doing it in your English subject. We call it sequencing of steps. The direction is arrange the following steps in chronological order. Mark the first step as 1, second as 2, and so on. You are given 5 minutes for each part. First is letter A, the faceplate. It includes pressure bar, needle bar, thread take-up lever, and pressure bar lifter. Timer starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Secondly is the lower mechanism. Timer starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lastly is the upper tension. Timer starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let us check your answer. Are you ready? Okay, for letter A, the correct sequencing is 3, 1, and 2. For letter B, The correct answer is 4, 3, 2, 5, and 1. For letter C, the correct answer is 3, 1, 4, and 2. For those who got a perfect score, congratulations! You did a great job. For those who got 4, very good. And for those who got 3, good job. For those who got 2 and below, still okay. Don't lose hope and keep trying. For additional activity, try to apply what you have learned. Prepare the following tools and supplies and perform the task given. I will give you 10 minutes to perform. For letter A, clean and lubricate the inner parts of the faceplate. And for letter B, clean and lubricate the lower mechanism. Let us see how well did you perform. Let us find out by accomplishing the scoring rubrics honestly and sincerely. Remember, it is your learning at stake. The criteria are, for letter A, we have the construction process. Letter B, manipulated materials and tools properly. Letter C, work habits. And lastly, letter D, work within the target time. And for the point scale or weight, if all were followed in the correct sequence, that is outstanding with 10 points. Very good with 7 points if most of the steps were followed, and good with 5 points if some of the steps were correctly followed. After the activity, be sure to keep your sewing machine well oiled. All dust should be removed from the exposed part at least once a week. Keep up the good work, my dear learners. You did a great job. To sum up the lesson we have discussed, when you have trouble with your sewing machine, a good rule to follow is clean it first. Now, my dear students, we have a short quiz. The direction is choose the letter of the correct answer. I will read each question once only. Are you ready? Number 1. It is a lubricating agent used in sewing machine. A. Singer all-purpose oil. B. Johnson baby oil. C. Magnolia cooking oil. For number 2, which of the following is a good practice in cleaning and lubricating the sewing machine? A. Once a week. B. Once a month. B. Once a year. Number 3, the appropriate cleaning cloth or fabric in wiping spilled oil is A. Satin, B. Franella, C. Spandex. Next, number 4, which of the following tool is used in cleaning the sewing machine? A. Broomstick, B. Toothpick, C. Tweezers. For number 5, what is the best thing to do if machine oils get into your eyes? A. Rub it immediately. B. Call the attention of your teacher immediately. C. Ask someone to blow your eyes. Yes, this is it. Are you ready to check your answer? Here are the correct answer. A. For number 1, A. Singer all-purpose oil. For number 2, A. Once a week. For number 3, B. Franella. For number 4, C. Tweezers. Number 5, B. Call the attention of your teacher immediately. Okay, count the number of correct items. For those who got a perfect score, congratulations! You did a great job. For those who got 4, very good. And for those who got 3, good job. For those who got 2 and below, still okay. Don't lose hope and keep trying. Okay, please get your module and review your answer. Well done, learners. You are now ready to move to the next lesson. And for your assignment, identify and evaluate hazard and risk. Letter B, how to control hazard and risk. Okay, and yes, we are back and you're still tuned in to your favorite school on air. This is Project Shine, Aral TarlakHenyo, brought to you by the Department of Education of Tarlac Province in cooperation with DCTC 828 828 AM station, sponsored by our ever-supportive Congressman Charlie Huangco of 1st District Representative. Let us remember, in TLE, we have skills, knowledge, and progress. Thank you very much and keep safe, everyone. This is Teacher Rosemary signing off. God bless everyone.
Kabahagi mo Radyo Pilipino. Impormasyong may kalidad, serbisyong may halaga. Saan mang bahagi ng Pilipinas. On air. Saan mang bahagi ng mundo. Online. Ano mang uri ng pamumuhay. Kasama, katuwang, kapinoy. Kabahagi mo Radyo Pilipino. Radyo Pilipino.
Sa bawat hagupit na dala ng kalikasan, matinding pinsala ang hatid sa mga bayan at sa mga tinamaan, tanging pag-asa ang kanilang pinanghahawakan. Ipamalas natin ang tunay na diwa ng bayanihan. Let us help as one. Ibahagi ang pakikipagtulungan sa mga sinalanta ng Bagyong Odette. Tulong ka Pinoy. Tulong ka Pinoy. A project of Ascenso Kapinoy Foundation Incorporated in cooperation with Radio Pilipino and 1FM. Ang anumang donasyon ng bawat isa sa atin ay napakalaking regalo na para sa ating mga Kapinoy na naging biktima ng Bagyong Odette. Amin po itong ipadadala sa mga typhoon-ravaged areas. Kaya sa mga nais tumulong, maaari po kayong magdeposito sa Ascenso Kapinoy Foundation UCPB account number 2010-30038-685 o pwede nyo ring dalhin sa aming himpilan. Tulong ka Pinoy. Tulong ka Pinoy. Tulong tayo ka Pinoy. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon, bisitahin ang Radio Pilipino o 1FM Facebook page.
Naalala mo ba yung ECQ, MECQ, GCQ at MGCQ? Ngayon, dalawa na lang ito. ECQ at GCQ na lamang. Sa ilalim ng GCQ, meron tayong tinatawag na COVID-19 Alert Level System. Ito ay bahagi ng pinakabagong Community Quarantine Classification, kung saan may alert level system na nahahati sa 5. Ang level ay nababase sa case transmission, total bed utilization rate at ICU utilization rate ng isang syudad o munisipalidad. Ang bagong classification system ay binuo ng IATF upang mapigilan ang pagkalat ng COVID-19. Ito ay nakabase sa mga alituntunin ng 3C strategy na closed, crowded at close contact. Ang bagong sistema ay sinusubukan pa lang sa Metro Manila gamit ang Alert Level 4. Pero ano nga ba ang mangyayari sa level na ito? Tulad ng dati, mayroon pa ring mga bawal lumabas. Ito ay ang mga taong ang edad ay mababa sa 18 taong gulang. Mga may edad na higit sa 65. Mga may immunodeficiency, comorbidities o iba pang mga health risk. At mga buntis, maliban kung lalabas sila para sa essential goods at services. At kung sila ay nagtatrabaho sa mga industriya o opisina na pinapayagang mag-operate. Maaari namang lumabas ang mga authorized persons outside residence o APOR at ang mga nagtatrabaho sa mga pinapayagang opisina o establishmento. Ang intrazonal o interzonal travel ay pinahihintulutan lamang depende sa LGU ng pupuntahang lugar. Maaari namang mag-ehersisyo ang mga residente sa labas ng kanilang bahay
Kailangan lamang tiyakin na hindi sila lalabas sa kanilang barangay o mga subdivision at panatilihin ang pagsunod sa mga minimum public health standards. Sa ilalim ng Alert Level 4, hindi pinapayagan ang mga sumusunod na aktibidad na high risk for transmission. Pinapayagan pa rin namang mag-operate ang ilang essential stores tulad ng grocery at butika. Para sa mga restaurant, maaaring mag-dine-in sa alfresco o outdoor restaurants pero hanggang 30% capacity lamang. Pinapayagan naman ang indoor dine-in ng 10% capacity pero para lamang sa mga bakunado. Samantala, upang matiyak ang seguridad ng customers, kailangan maglagay pa rin ng acrylic divider sa mga lamesa, magsagawa ng regular na disinfection, at magpatupad ng tamang seating arrangement ang bawat restaurant. Tungkulin rin ng restaurant na tiyakin na ang lahat ng kanilang empleyado ay fully vaccinated. Kagaya ng ibang alert levels, 100% fully operational ang lahat ng take-out delivery services. Anumang oras ay maaaring magpatupad o magrekomenda ang LGU ng pagbabago sa kapasidad ng kada restaurant depende sa kaso ng COVID-19 sa kanilang bayan. Pinapayagan ang 10% capacity para sa mga indoor barbershop o salon, samantalang 30% capacity naman para sa mga outdoor shops. Kailangan ding tiyakin na lahat ay fully vaccinated at laging sumusunod sa minimum public health standard. Maaari pa ring magsagawa ng lamay, misa, at iba pang religious at necrological activities sa ilalim ng Alert Level 4. Tiyakin lamang na sundin ang 30% capacity para sa outdoor na pwedeng itaas hanggang 40% capacity para sa mga bakunado. Samantalang ang mga pari, pastor, imam o sino mang mag-assist sa simbahan ay kinakailangang fully vaccinated at ang mga lamay ay limitado lamang sa mga immediate family members. Patuloy ding hinihikayat ang mga kumpanya na ipatupad ang work from home arrangement. Habang nananatiling fully operational naman ang mga government agencies, ngunit papayagan lamang ito hanggang 20% on-site capacity. Tandaan, ang mga granular lockdown o alert levels ay pansamantala lamang. Laging sundin ang minimum public health standards para maiwasan ang pagkalat ng virus. Magpabakuna rin tayo kapag nabigyan ng pagkakataon. Makipagtulungan tayo sa ating pamahalaan upang magtagumpay sa ating laban sa pandemyang COVID-19. Stay safe, stay at home. Para sa mga karagdagang impormasyon, i-follow ang mga social media platform ng gobyerno tulad ng DOH, NTF COVID-19 at PCOO.
Alam niyo ba na ang jeep ay ang pinakasikat na uri ng transportasyon sa Pilipinas? May nagsasabi na ang pangalang jeep ay hango sa salitang jeepy na ang ibig sabihin ay general purpose or government purpose na naglalarawan ng military jeep na ginamit noong World War II. Pagkatapos ng digmaan, iniwan na ng mga sundalong Amerikano ang libu-libong jeep sa kalsada ng Maynila. Ang matibay at makulay na jeepney nga raw ay truly mestizo dahil sa half local at half foreign na katangian nito. Alam nyo na, yan ang jeepney.
How are you today?
Hello, everyone.
Hello, learners of Tarlac.
Good morning, Mas Talino Grade 4 learners!
Welcome to Aral TarlakHenyo
here on RTV Tarlac Channel 26.
Simulcast over DCTC
Radio Filipino Tarlac.
I'm Sir Glenn, your teacher broadcaster.
Broadcasting live here at Paniki Tarlac.
Remotely here in Concepcion, Tarlac.
Live here at Barangay Pedro Elquines, Mayantok, Tarlac.
Broadcasting live from Ramos National High School.
Your anchor teacher today for grade 9 mathematics.
Your partner in education this time of pandemic.
Broadcasting live here at Tarlac City, you are watching Aral TarlakHenyo here on RTV Tarlac, Channel 26, simulcast over DCTC 828, Radio Filipino Tarlac, and Facebook Live. For those who are subscribed in Converge Cable, you can also watch this episode on Channel 100. Magandang buhay, grade 8 learners! This is your teacher broadcaster for MAPI 8, Miss Erica Joy Cardona. Join me for 25 minutes of meaningful learning experience on air. Our lesson in Grade 8 Health for this quarter is about courtship, dating, and marriage. At the end of our lesson, I expect you to identify the factors of choosing a lifelong partner, appreciate the importance of courtship and dating in choosing a lifelong partner, and determine behaviors that promote healthy relationship in marriage and family life. Before we begin our session, I have some study tips for you. First, find a comfortable place that is far from noise and pay attention about our lesson for today. Next, bring with you your pen, extra paper, and learning activity sheet for Health Day 1. Lastly, avoid posting unnecessary comments and stickers in our Facebook comment box that are not related to the lesson. If you have any questions or clarification, feel free to send us your message to the comment section in our Facebook page, or you may ask your MAPE teacher. I guess you are all set for this fun-filled, informative lesson about courtship, dating, and marriage. But before we start our lesson for today, let me check your knowledge regarding our topic. Kindly get your pen and activity sheets and let us answer activity number 1. You can comment down your answers in our Facebook page. Are you ready? Let me read to you the directions for this activity. Read the following statements carefully. Choose and write the letter of the correct answer in your activity notebook. For the first item, what is a social activity which involves two or more people generally assessing each other's suitability for potential relationship? A. Courtship, B. Dating, C. Engagement, or letter D. Marriage. What is your answer? If your answer is letter B, dating, that is correct. Item number 2. What is a type of dating where two people go on a date at the same time and place? A. Double date, B. Friendship date, C. Group date, or letter D. Standard date. What do you think is the correct answer? The correct answer is letter A. Double date. Good job! Item number 3. What is a sacred ceremony which two people involve in a lifelong commitment? A. Courtship, B. Dating, C. Engagement, or letter D. Marriage. What do you think is the correct answer? The correct answer is letter D. Marriage. Very good. Item number 4. Which of the choices below is not a factor necessary to consider in choosing a lifetime partner for a successful married life? A. Character and economic readiness, B. Commitment and love, C. Family's business plan, or letter D. Respect compassionate? What is your answer? The correct answer is C. Family business plans. Great. Last item, number 5. Which of the following is an example of character that you should consider in choosing a lifetime partner? A. Disrespectful and uncompassionate. B. Responsible and compassionate. C. Irresponsible and dishonest. Or letter D. Unemployed. What do you think is the correct answer? The correct answer is B. Responsible and compassionate. Very good. Did you get all the correct answers? If you got 5, you are well informed about courtship, dating, and marriage. If you got 4 to 3, I'm sure you will gain a lot more about our today's lesson. If your score is lower than 3, it is okay. I am here to enlighten you more about our topic for today. Let's keep the ball rolling and let's discuss about courtship, dating, and marriage. Dating and courting are important in order to have a realistic idea of the kind of person you are planning to be as your future partner. You must think of the reason why you would like to date someone and your expectation in a certain relationship with the person. Dating. Dating, it is a social activity which involves 2 or more people generally assessing each other's suitability for a potential relationship. Dating can be also enjoyed as part of an already active relationship. The word dating actually comes from the arrangement of a time and date of meeting. Ibig sabihin, ang dating ay kinabibilangan ng dalawa o higit pang tao sa isang partikular na lugar at oras kung saan maaari silang mag-meet at kilalanin ang isa't isa. There are 3 types of dating. Number 1 is a standard date, wherein it involves 2 people. Number 2 is double date. 2 people or 2 couples go on a date at the same time and place. And last one is group date, where any number of couples can enjoy a date. Maaaring itatanong nyo sa akin, pang-couples lang ba yung dating? Pwede rin ba ang kaibigan nakadate? Yes po, pwede po. Date pa rin po ang tawag doon. Kasi magdedepende naman sa purpose ninyo kung bakit kayo nagde-date. However, when you date someone romantically, it is a lot more specific because you want to know him or her personally. Nag-aalat kayo ng personal time for each other for a possible suitability na baka nga siya yung the one mo. There are some importance of dating. Number 1, it forms affection and respect. It strengthens the relationship. It gives quality time to each other. It leads one to observe the other person's character. It provides an opportunity for one to know his or her strengths and weaknesses in dealing opposite sex. However, dating is not always safe. There are risks connected with dating that can affect any person, especially young and innocent individuals. Risks may include date rape, use of illegal drugs, early and unwanted pregnancy. There are also some cases where individuals fall prey to thieves, robbers, kidnappers, or other type of criminals. Nagiging risky ang pagkikipag-date sa panahon ngayon dahil sa mga nauusong application at social media na maaari kang makakilala ng iba't ibang klase ng individual. Maging maingat sa pakikipagkita sa mga taong nakilala mo lang sa social media, lalo na kung hindi mo talaga alam ang totoong motibo niya sa pakikipagkita sa iyo. Courtship. During courtship, a couple gets to know each other and decides if there will be an engagement. This is also the moment to test the compatibility between the 2 persons and an opportunity to know the background of each other, including the family where each one belongs. The importance of courtship are, courting gives time to understand one another. It also reveals one interest, likes and dislike, limitation, and other aspiration in life. It allows a couple to decide whether they want to be committed, and it also allows the couple to know if they are ready to be committed. It develops security and it develops understanding and acceptance. Mas malalim na ang connection nyo as a couple kapag dumaan kayo sa proseso ng courtship. Mas makikilala mo ang kanyang personality, family, at friends. At dito, masusukat kung kaya mo bang tanggapin o mahalin siya despite ng kanyang mga imperfection. Dito mo rin ma-assess sa sarili mo kung kaya mo na ba ang mag-commit sa isang relationship ng pangmatagalan. Engagement is a period of agreement entered between two people in love for them to be able to know each other and their families well enough to be sure that they are ready and suited for long life companionship. It provides opportunity to develop interpersonal skills useful before and even within marriage. Ang engagement naman, eto na yung period na naghahanda kayo as a couple para sa next chapter ng inyong buhay, ang pagiging mag-asawa. This is the chance na mas makikilala mo pa siya as an individual. Dito, pwede mo pang sanayin ang sarili mo sa mga skills na maaari mong magamit sa pag-aasawa. Halimbawa, hindi ka marunong sa pagluluto. Siyempre, if you want your future husband or wife na mapaglingkuran mo to make him or her special in your own way, siyempre, maaari mo itong pag-aralan. Marriage is a cherished institution under which men and women believe in one faith in children, and children are conceived, raised, and nourished to become useful and productive citizens of the country and the world. It is essential to the continuity of the human race. Filipinos view marriage as a sacrament and a lifelong commitment. Husband and wife work for a successful and harmonious relationship at home and among family members. Trust, respect, kindness, and love are essential factors to attain this goal. As an adolescent, it is important that you know the things that a person endures before finding the right one. Before you find the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, you still have to undergo processes. You cannot marry someone you don't even know so well. That is why dating and courtship are here to help you determine the right partner in life for you. I hope you are learning a lot in our lesson. For those who have just tuned in, you are watching Aral TarlakHenyo here on RTV Tarlac, Channel 26, simulcast over DCTC Radyo Pilipino Tarlac. This is Ma'am Erica, your teacher broadcaster for MAPE Grade 8. Moving on to the next part of our discussion is the factors necessary to consider in choosing a lifetime partner. Ano ba ang qualities ng ideal man or woman mo? Siya ba dapat ay gwapo o maganda? Dapat ba mayaman? Dapat ba sobrang talino? Our mainstream media such as television, pocketbooks, or magazines na nakikita, nababasa at napapanood natin ay nagdidikta ng mga qualities na dapat hanapin natin sa isang individual na gusto nating makasama habang buhay. Okay lang naman yon. But that is not always the case. There are some factors necessary in choosing your lifetime partner. Number one factor is mental or emotional maturity. Your partner can make good decision and be responsible in handling relationship. Sa madaling salita, dapat ang partner na pipiliin mo ay yung magaling magdesisyon at handle ng mga bagay-bagay. Hindi yung kakaunting problema lang ay mainit na agad ang ulo. He or she should be firm in making a choice or decision. Next one is fidelity. It means faithfulness to something or someone. He or she can make the relationship lasting. He is also sincere and true to his or her promises and considers relationship sacred. Dapat ang partner mo loyal or faithful sa'yo. Yung alam mong hindi ka niya papalitan. One reason of broken marriages is infidelity, pambababae o panlalalaki. We shouldn't normalize that behavior mostly kasi ang mas naapektuhan kasi sa ganitong problema ay ang mga magiging anak natin. It is very hard for them na lumaki knowing that they don't have a complete family. I think, isa talaga to sa mga dapat isaalang-alang when choosing your partner in life. Another one is commitment. Commitment means you can make a peaceful and lasting relationship and dedicated to fulfilling his or her responsibilities. Kapag ikaw ay nag-commit sa isang relationship, you should know that there are responsibilities na nakaatang sa relationship na yon. Ang kailangan mong hanapin sa partner mo ay yung alam mong hindi ka susukuan at hindi susukuan ng mga problems na darating sa inyo as a couple. Instead, sasamahan kang harapin ang mga ito. Next is love. Ang love ang dapat foundation nyo as a couple. Kasi kapag mayroong pagmamahal sa isa't isa, everything else will follow. Love endures and strengthens relationship. Next one is economic readiness. Your partner aims for better future of the family. He or she also is financially stable and a good provider for the needs of the family. Sa panahon ngayon, hindi pwedeng puro love lang. Kailangan pareho kayong may income. Hindi mapapakain ng pagmamahal lang ang nagugutom na pamilya. Kailangan handa kayo financially para ma-secure ang health at pangunahing pangangailangan ng inyong magiging pamilya. Next one is physical maturity. You are proud of having a good partner and have a healthy body. Last one is character. Your partner should possess these following characteristics: responsible and honest, hardworking and industrious, respectful and compassionate, and God-fearing. In short, you don't need to have a good-looking man or woman to have a perfect life. All you need is a person na nagpo-possess lang ng mga ganitong characteristics at alam mong ikaw lang ang mamahalin habang buhay. Sabi nga nila, fate, but personality lasts a lifetime. So you should be with someone who is beautiful on the inside. O, di ba? If all these factors are achieved, no wonder that you will have a healthy relationship. What are the signs of having a healthy relationship? A healthy relationship is when two people develop a connection based on mutual respect, trust, honesty, support, fairness and equality, separate identities, good communication, and a sense of playfulness or fondness. All of these things contribute to understand a healthy relationship. Each relationship is presumably a mixture of both healthy and unhealthy characteristics. Relationships need to be maintained to possess work relationship, friendships, family, and romantic relationships. Did you learn something today? Great! Let us have a short assessment regarding our lesson for today. Are you ready? Get your activity sheets and let us answer activity number 2. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Write your answer in your activity notebook. Number 1. What is the period in a couple's relationship where they get to know each other and decides if there will be an engagement? A. Courtship. B. Engagement. C. Friendship. Or letter D. Group date. What is your answer? Very good. The correct answer is letter A. Courtship. Number 2. What is a social activity which involves two or more people generally assessing each other's suitability for potential relationship? A. Courtship. B. Dating. C. Engagement. D. Marriage. What do you think is the correct answer? Good job! The answer is letter B. Next, number 3. Which of the following type of date where a person spends romantic time with another person? A. Double date. B. Group date. C. Standard date. Or letter D. Twofold date. What is your answer? Right on the bottom. The answer is letter C. Which of the following choices below does not belong to the importance of dating? A. It gives quality time to each other. B. It gives us security. C. It limits to your social circle. Or letter D. It strengthens the relationship. What is your answer? If your answer is letter C, then you are correct. Last item, number 5. Which of the choices below is not a factor necessary to consider in choosing a lifetime partner for successful married life? A. Character and economic readiness. B. Commitment and love. C. Family's business plans. Or letter D. Respect and compassionate. Very good. The answer is letter C. Let us answer another activity called Unscramble Me. Arrange the jumbled letters that correspond to the factors to consider in choosing a lifetime partner. Write each form words on the space provided before each number. I will also give you some hint to make it easy for you to answer. Are you ready? First item. Your hints are can make a faithful and lasting relationship and dedicated to fulfilling his or her responsibilities. What is your answer? Good job! The correct answer is commitment. Next item, your hints are proud of having a good partner and have a healthy body. What do you think is the correct answer? Very good. The answer is physical maturity. Next item, your hints are strengthens relationship, understands one is a partner, and enduring. What is your answer? Nice! The answer is love. Next item. Your hints are responsible and honest, hardworking and industrious, respectful and compassionate, and God-fearing. What is your answer? Very good. The answer is good character. Last item, number 5. Your hints are can make good decisions and responsible in handling relationship. What is your answer? Good job! The answer is maturity. This is just an easy assessment. Congratulations to those who got perfect scores. Comment down your scores in our Facebook page. Do not also forget to submit your scores to your MAPE teacher as per their instructions. That's all for today's lesson. Thank you so much for your participation. I hope you gained some insights about our topic for today, which is about courtship, dating, and marriage. This has been your teacher broadcaster, Miss Erica Joy Cardona, saying, "A beautiful face will age, and a perfect body will age, but a beautiful soul will always be a beautiful soul." Shout out to Ma'am Mary Ann Palomo, Jose Maestrada, Sir Ramil Gawat, Ma'am Dalen Roy, Sir Agapito Gonzaga, Sir Angel Villamin, Ma'am Jane Luzon, to my family, Cardona family who are watching today. Stay safe and God bless. Angat Tarlac, Shine Tarlac. Until next time!